Hi, I'm Dennis Hanson. This is my Triumph Speed 4. Alright, things are kind of a mess right now because when I started pulling out the spark plugs, I found that a couple of them were, they had a lot of oil. So there's some seals that have not been doing the job. All the spark plugs are pretty crusty. So I decided that the best thing to do is do the service, check the valve adjustments and things like that. And honestly, this is it's turned into a bit of a mess. Alright, so if you decide you're going to do this, and you're going to have to remove that cam cover, this is how far I am so far. I've got the cam cover where it kind of moves around. I can't quite get it out of there, and so I pulled all the wires back that I can. I've got the spark plug wires pulled back through. This harness I'm still working with, and I thought that I could get away with just removing the or just moving the radiator to the side, but as it turns out, when you're trying to remove this cam cover, it bumps right there, and I'm not gonna, this is tight enough where you don't want to be fighting anything. So I'm taking the radiator out, and as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess. Alright, I think I'm at a point where I can get this cam cover off, and what you need to do is remove the radiator. You need to move the wires around as much as you can, and it's just kind of a pain in the neck because of this bunch here, but what I found is that if you can get your fingers in there, pop this, move these wires, pop this up a little bit, you can sneak this cam cover out through that way, and I'll show you. There it is. It's kind of a pain in the neck to get it out. And we're going to put that aside. Yeah, that's what it looks like inside. Everything looks pretty good. I'm going to check all the valve adjustments. And we'll see how that goes. There's the tensioner and the cam chain. Alright, so my next step is going to be to take this guy off, this breather cover, and then I'll have access to that nut so I can rotate the engine wherever I want to do these valve adjustment checks. Alright, so the cam cover's off, and that's kind of a big deal. It's not super difficult, but there's a lot of stuff in the way. You're going to have to move wires, unplug stuff, just mark everything as best you can. And then I found that by sticking my fingers in the spark plug holes, you can kind of pop that cover off and work it out. So my next thing is going to be checking all the valve adjustments, or checking the valve, or the clearance on the valves, and we'll go from there. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching.